So hello and welcome back to the channel. It's kind of windy tonight, decent forecast for fishing, nice 6-foot swells. Opted for this mark. I haven't fished it in about say a year ago, so I'm going to give it a try. There's a bit of spray spraying over, so I'm going to get a bait on. Fishing today, carp wings, squid and bluey as usual. Ultegra 14,000 XSE with the Century Eliminator X90. So I'm getting a bait on here. I'm going to put my tip light on, get me baited up, Nathan. I've got a rig on there ready to go. I just need to put a bait on, but hopefully you can get into some fish. So I'll get back to you when I can. It's pretty mild tonight, 11 degrees in the van when I got here, so it says it was going to rain till about 11 o'clock, but there's no rain as of yet. There was rain when I was coming back from where I was coming from home. But anyway, I'm going to get this rod in the water, so tight line. Thanks for watching. So I missed cast there. I wanted to be there, I'm over there. The wind's blowing across us, so we'll hope for the best here. Rod stand nearly went over, it's caught. Been very lucky, so I put it down low there. Got a brick on the back to help support because the wind's meant to pick up tonight. We're fishing high water tonight. High water's at 12 o'clock. I'm fishing 2 hours up, every 3 hours down, so I got here a bit later than I wanted to do. But hey, I'm out. I was wanting to fish low water today, but the missus had other plans, and so I'm out. Also a big well done to Jake on Fish of the Month competition. Well done. I'll post a picture up the top there now for you to have a look. But hopefully you can catch a cod tonight. That's what we're targeting, cod. So fingers crossed. Hopefully on that next cast I can get it a bit further over that way. Not enough room to pendulum here, so I've had to short me drop loads to try and get it out. But while fishing anyway, we'll see what happens here. If not, I could move somewhere else if it gets a bit too much. You'll see I've got plenty of bait. The last is a kind of 6-hour session or something, 6-7 hour session. If I want to see out a bit later. The mark I was going to go on further down, I'm not going on there, I was crashing over the top, and I don't fancy the cliffs by myself anyway, so we're out here fishing. I'm going to have to hold the tripod because it's windy, it's blustery, but I'll get back to you when I can. I might have to move here, getting weed, and that wind is coming. It was meant to be on our back at this time, but it's still coming in this way. It was meant to be coming across. So I'm casting into a bit of a headwind, which is proving quite difficult here because I kind of get a good cast anyway. So I might have to go somewhere else, I'm not sure. I'm going to give it another, I'll give it another half an hour, see what happens. I did get a bit of weed on that cast, so hopefully I'm not going to be plagued by weed all night. But it's just not comfortable. And I knew what it's going to be like, but it's going to be a bit more comfortable than this. I like fishing when it's comfortable, so we'll see where we go. Hopefully that wind was meant to swing. Like it's southerly now, it was meant to swing a bit westerly, so it was coming over our shoulder, which was my idea with this big lump of a hill behind us, taking the brunt of it. But obviously it's not. But anyway, I'm going to get back to the rod because I'm scared in case the tripod guns out. So I've moved marks. I've moved on to a different mark. Where I was at was too windy, so I'm in like a little cove. Cully well be I'm at. Just getting out the wind because that was terrible. I mean, it's kind of, there's a bit of chop here, not as much as what there was up there. But at the end of the day, I wasn't comfortable, so I've just opted for somewhere more comfortable to fish and see if we'll get anything out here. It's not the best of conditions around here. It's obviously where it's coming in from the south, the swell, so it's getting knocked right off by the skiers on the right hand side, but you never know, there might be a fish in this gully, so fingers crossed. It's been a bit of a disaster. I only fished there for an hour. Weed, first cast, weed, second cast, then it was just windy, couldn't cast out in it, man, it was running in your face, and I didn't have enough space behind to give it a good thump out, so I'm here now, so we'll see what happens. I've got a squid and a bit of wing on there just to test the waters. Then I'll move up a gear with a bigger bait, I should say. But it's comfortable here, so just been a bit of a tart when I'm by myself. Maybe been a bit different. Maybe tried a few different marks out, and if I was with somebody, but I'd rather play it safe. Like when you're by yourself, like it's not worth it. It's not worth it, but I'm comfortable here anyway, so Fingers crossed there's a fish here for us. Anyway, I'll get back to fishing. The first cast, a little pouting, get off the blank. A little bit of weed in it. A little bit of weed in his face. Right, little pouting. Get him back. I haven't had one of these since last year. We'll get him back. Off the blank. Can I get off the blank anyway? We'll get him back. Right, get another bait in the water, then we'll see where we go from here. Bit of weed like, but it's not troubling us too much. Nearly far an hour. Right, get another bait in the water. Right, we'll get this out. Look, that casting before. That's out. Took that a bit further right this time. Just on the right hand side of that skier. See what happens. Hopefully that's where the fish are. Maybe out of shot, sorry. Hopefully that's where the fish are. Right, we'll get back to fishing. Off the blank anyway. Thought I could smell something like, oh, you can see that, dog shit. Oh wait man, pick it up. Anyway, I'll put this back on the tripod. So, that cast is in there, it's been in there for 10 minutes since that cast out there with that pouting. Like I say, I cast a bit further right this time. Not a lot happening on that rod. I seen the bait for the pouting. It was like literally like a lobster bait, you know, when they pull the bait and they twang it. That's what I thought it was. So that's why I just wanted to get my bait out the water, just so it didn't pull us into a hole and snag up, or pull a lobster in, take it home and get to someone. I didn't eat them like. But aye, it's much more comfortable here. I mean, look more coddy where we're at, but at least I can get a decent video and get something to the camera, do you know what I mean? Like I say, I wanted to go out just for a nice session tonight. You know, it would have been different if I was with people, but beggars can't be choosers. What I'm going to do in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to bait another one up and get that chucked out, and I'm just going to go straight forward this time. If nothing happens on this one, I'm just going to feather me, fan me casts out. So, so I'll just work my way around and just hopefully find where the fish are feeding or if there's any fish about. But obviously I'm off the blank, nice pouting to beat the blank, but I want something a little bit more substantial. Came here for cod, so one cod will do. I've got my fingers crossed anyway. Right, it's pretty mild tonight as well, so the bait's defrosting lovely. But I've got the unsalted wings, frozen wings in the flask, so they should be fine. Hopefully anyway. But aye, about 10 wings out, pack of bluey, pack of squid, and a couple of coral bombs. And I'll get them coral bombs on next, like, because they'll end up getting soft. But loose fishing anyway. See what happens when it ebbs out. I might jump onto that scare full bait for a chuck. See what time I last still. Like I say, I wasted 2 hours thinking about, driving about and trying to find a decent spot. But anyway, we'll get back to fishing. And not to forget, the competition for Fish of the Month for December is currently running. I've already announced the winner for November. This time round it's a £20 Jerry's voucher And Heavy Hookers is generously donated 10 pulley rigs to give away as well. So there's a bit more on the table just for Christmas and that, you know what I mean. So there's an extra 10 rigs on the top. So that's big thanks to that's big thanks to Heavy Hookers. So just had a little tap there. We'll see what happens here. Well, that's a big thanks to Heavy Hookers. Does bait as well. If you look at him on Facebook, he sells bait. I'm using his squid and bluey. It's decent stuff. So just go on his page and give him a message if you're after some bait or rigs. He's a nice lad as well, Alan. So he sort you out. Like I say, that rod just went before. Best of me waffling on, but just a big shout out to Alan anyway from Heavy Hookers. I'm not going now. I had it in my hand. So that looked a bit more fishy, a bit more coddy. Watch it be a coalie or whiting. Now the whiting's been out in force, like catching them in the rivers. But that's not what we're after. You say fish in the rivers and stuff like that for whiting and stuff. It's good for beginners. Like it's a lot of fun, good sport. It's like the feeder for the cod fishing, for the bigger fish. It's like the gateway drug to fishing. But anyway, I'm going to put this back down because nothing's happened for the last minute. Right, so plan is I'm going to bait one up and I'm going to have a coffee. I'll leave that for another 5 minutes. Right. So, just had the first rig, not rig casualty, lead casualty of the night. Rotten bottom gave way. Well, £30 rotten bottom on. Like I might start upping it to £40. I've got £40 lying in the house, so that's what I might do. Save me lead, see if it save me leads a bit more. But what I'm thinking is, before when I reeled that fish in, because I dragged it out that rock in front, and maybe it's weakened the knot or the line. It was just underneath the knot on the where the rotten bottom was attached to the clip. So that could have been it. So I need to be more careful when I'm dragging that, dragging me rig up off the bottom. But that's the third cast on this mark. We had 2 casting out of the mark, so 5 casts altogether. So the tide is high tide now, 12:05. Fishing it down a couple of hours, see what happens. See if I can be bothered to step onto another mark and we'll go from there. But it's a pretty warm night, like warm as toast. It's not the coldest night I've had. I've had cold nights, been out in it -1. I prefer the colder nights. Keeps your bait nice and frosty and nicey, cool, I should say. Away the cod. Come on. Please be one out there for us, man. Gotta be. Right, we'll get back to this. So, I'm just waiting for this bit rock in front of us to show so I can start casting off there. It's on the ebb now, half an hour into the ebb. Nothing since that pouting. There's still time, still hopeful. There hasn't been much weed. There was a bit of weed on the first cast with that pouting, but nothing since, so hopefully that rod goes over. I've done a bit of a better cast this, went a little bit further than the last one. I'm sure of it. I have to shorten my drop because I was hitting the rock behind us. But we're out in the water anyway. See if we can produce a nice little codling. Any cod, any size at the minute. Just want to see another codling out. But it's been alright nice since apart from that first hour. But we've moved and I've had one out to beat the blank, so I can't complain really. It's nice to get out just for the fresh air and just to clear your mind a bit. That's what fishing's all about. But the rod's in the water and there's still loads of time. I just put a full wing on there with squid and a bit of cart wrap round. I was half them, but I've just upped the baits here. See if that will entice better fish. So here's hoping. But after tonight, the next night, I'll be out. There's possibly Saturday coming. I'll be out by myself again. So if anyone wants to tag along, feel free to message. Don't mind going out. I've come out my shell a lot more in the last 6 months fishing. I've been fishing with loads of different people, and I'm quite enjoying meeting new faces and learning new things from different people. So if anyone wants to go out, I'm happy enough to go out. Wherever you want to go, I'm up for it. As long as it's in the sea. Right, let's get back to this. So just fun to carry a bag doing there with loads of rubbish in. Obviously fishermen, cling film and newspaper, and that looks like it's been ragworm or blacks or whatever in it. So I'll take that home for you lazy bastards. That's it, just kind of spoil it for everybody, you know what I mean? So I'll take that home for you lazy. But anyway, it's my good deed done for the day. I'll just put that with my rubbish. I just seen it there out the corner of my eye when I was just scouting around the rocks. It's just down there. Just honestly, man, honestly, it takes nothing to take your rubbish home. Always carry your bag. If you can carry, where you carry the bag, done the hard bit, just take the bag up here. But anyway, I'll take it home. I'll put it in the bin. But there's towels and that. There's a towel up there, and there's another towel there. I'll take them as well because I've just left them lying about. So it's obviously fishermen. Honestly, give us a bad name, man. It's like cling film wrappers and that. Just take them away with you. Take them home. Make your boxes light enough anyway. Fishing rough ground, you lose it with 3 or 4 leads, all your bait. So it's going to be, your box is going to be much heavier bringing it down to the mark than what it is taking it back. Unless you've got a bag full of fish, like. Nah, yeah, I'll take that home anyway. Alright, but this is the 4th cast on this mark, I think. You see, I'm kind of waiting to get on that bit of platform in front, so I can try and chuck the lead a bit further. Because I've had to shorten my drop because the rocks are sloping up, so the chance of hitting the rock ledges behind us. I'm sure I'd have seen a flash of lightning there, unless there's... Anyways, I'm going to sit down, have a coffee, and wait for this to go. Just getting a couple of rattles on this before. It looks as though my lines went from there over there as well. Unless it was the lead bouncing off the deck. But it definitely looked like a little couple of little rattles. Didn't look like the lead bouncing. Hopefully there's a bit of action here. Or is it just me? There it comes again, little tap. That was tiny, that was smaller than before. Got a big bait on, like, so these little taps aren't interesting as whatsoever. That could be. Oh, you flipper. Oh yeah. If you can see the rod tip on the camera there, if it's picking it up or not, I don't know if it's in view. We'll have a look. You might be able to see it. Turn yours around a bit. A bit better. Hopefully it goes again. Come on! Pretty poor to be fair, like. It's sheltered here, that's what it is. It's 1:15 now in the morning. Going to fish it till about 3 o'clock, so I've got an hour and 45 minutes, I think. Then that'll be me, I think. Get another bait ready, get it casted out. I can get on that ledge in the front now, so tide's ebbing off a fair bit now, so hopefully there's a straggler. Hopefully there's a straggler in the water. I'm just going to pick this up in this gully that I'm fishing into and make my night, make my year. Come on. That's a little tap or not. Best off holding it like. Tell you what it is, that light's bright. Can I see out the right hand side? Come on, knock away. Look, there's a little tiny little... Could be it. See, I've lost in that surf. I think I have. Came off in that surf. Oh, I can see it. It's a rockland. It was a rockland. Just feeding on that rock there. And the surf took it away. Bugger. I'm not why I'm buzzing over a rock. It's just the way the nights went. Right, I'll get another one out. I'll get another one baited up anyway. Some weird noises. Right, let's get this cast out. Yeah, I can get on this rock bit, I'll show you here now. That felt much better there. You can see it on the camera, sliding all over. Right, that's out there. Right, I'm going to reel this one in. It is out on it. Nah, no. Just a bit of weed. What's happened to this here? No, there was no on that cast. I'll get another one out. So I'll chuck this one out. And once I reel this one in, I'm going to chuck another big bait out. And that'll be me for the rest of the night. Pack up, go home, regroup, go again on Saturday. That's the plan anyway. It's been one of them sessions that couldn't fish where I wanted to fish. The wind. It was the wind, it wasn't the size of the... It was a bit weed, but it wouldn't have been that bad. But it was just the wind was reaching my face. So I've had to come here. I think there might have been one or two fish about as well on that mark. But we're opted for here. We beat the blank, so that's the main thing. We came out and beat the blank, so we'll get another one baited up after this and we'll go from there and hopefully we can get into a fish on the last cast. Never to be known, like it, never to be known. There's a couple of rats there as well before. Just noticed them. Been run trying to pinch me bait, I think. They love me, them rats. There was There was ones out the other night when I was fishing when I got my PB. Keep on trying to nick my bait out the bait bag. Keep on shining my light on it, then it just keeps on running away. Then there was another one came up before, there was two of them. So being the highlight of my night really, just chasing them off. And I will we'll have this cast and another one like I say, and then that'll be me. Anyway, I don't want to blind you with that light. I'll get back to this fishing, but I'm going to knock another one up and we'll go from then. Well, this one's coming in. See if there's anything lying on, because I had a massive knock before. But then nothing happened when I picked the rod up, so I put it back down. So let's see if there's anything on. Imagine. Nah, it's light. Nah, there's nothing on this. So there's nothing on this, so that means home time. It's been one of those sessions where I couldn't fish the mark I wanted to fish, as I've said, and it's just one of them, isn't it? We'll go again. Obviously no cod, we didn't blank, so that's the main thing. And we'll go again. On Saturday, I should say. Can't get my words out. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And then we'll see you again on the next one. So tight lines, and I hope you get out fishing. Ta-ra.